going on, everybody? This is JB Collins Disc Golf. I'm out here at Spilman Park in Jeffersonton, Virginia. I'm going to start a new thing where I go to my local courses and see how many mulligans it's going to take me to shoot a perfect round. I used to live by here, and I did not like this course because it seemed way too easy. I haven't been here in a while, so it's probably going to seem more difficult than it should be. But yeah, let's see how many it takes for me to get a perfect round here. Spilman Park. It's par 3, 185. You can see the basket just sits right there between the trees and the shade. How this is going to work is I'm going to throw a shot, and from where I threw, I'm going to decide if I like it or not. I can't walk up to it and see like, oh, is this circle 1, is this circle 2, is this fairway? It's going to be a gut feeling. If I decide to take a mulligan, obviously I just rethrow. This one, hopefully I shouldn't need one. First shot, MVP stasis. No way. Oh my god, that was an awesome landing zone to start. Alright, good start so far. Hole 2, par 3, 205. You can see it just sitting right there in the fairway. I'm gonna go stasis again. This should be a good forehand. I'm not confident in my putter and mid-range forehands yet. So for this round, I'm just gonna do a backhand. Go in, go in. Jeez, man, this stasis is. Two down. Which is a pretty far one. It's the first par 4. It's a par 4, 525 feet. It's a blind downhill shot that kind of goes down to the right, and the basket sits past the row of trees. I haven't played here in a while. It is completely different. It's crazy. There used to be 2 little trees right here, bushy trees all the way to the bottom down there. Like, this is a crazy open path. I don't know what to throw. I used to throw a forehand roller and try to get lucky, but now I kind of feel like I should try to be pure about this. Over the top used to be an option. I don't have that kind of power, and I'm afraid of it leaking into the road, which is obviously OB. So, yeah, it's going to be a random decision time off the rip. So, let's see what happens. I'm gonna stick to my forehand roller for play. It's still almost 1 OB. This shot. I probably should have taken the mulligan. This opening is so huge now. That used to be extremely tight and like an actual technical shot. I probably should have just taken the mulligan and just shot for this. That was not the smartest move, but still got 290 in, got the street right behind us. It's not ideal. Go with the tempo. Outside route, hyzer, hopefully push it forward. Oh no, oh no. Oh, lucky, through the trees. Yeah, we're taking it. That played the ceiling and it got lucky. Got pretty lucky. Yeah, barely missed that. That's crazy. Not barely missed. Barely made, almost missed. It was like kind of like the Spilman curse for us. We knew for a fact we were not going to have a good round if we didn't birdie the first three. Like hole 1 and 2, pretty straightforward. 1 actually used to be slightly more difficult because it used to be tree like lined up dead center with you in the basket, so you had to do kind of an angle around it. Even hole 4 is easier. Jeez. All right, so yeah, so it used to be like a running thing, like, oh yeah, you're not gonna have a good round if you don't get these 3 birdies, because hole 3, I mean, it's just such a downhill that you get a roller down, probably have an option. But yeah, so we're at hole 4. It's a par 3, 250. I'm going to show you the line, but it used to have way more trees. Now the forehand is just right there, right in your face. You had to make the gap before. Now it's kind of yeah, it's much easier. It used to have whoa, sorry, still learning this camera. Yeah, it used to have more trees over here to the left. They used to be very tall, like the forehand route wasn't really there. I'm going to go spiky forehand, kind of a headwind, might be a little trickier than I think. This might I could do a thumber. Thumber would be nice too, but this might be my first mulligan. Actually, the backhand gap is way bigger now too. 250 feet. Feels a little bit further. Let's figure it out. Man, that would have been so good if it was in the air. This one's like, I'm gonna take it. It feels like it's probably like 50 short. I like a step putt. I don't know if you've seen my Instagram channel. I would prefer 40 to 50 foot step putt than a 25 foot in circle 1. All right, that's 40 feet, which means it's a step putt, which means I'm gonna have to use the pixel. All right, well, there's the first mulligan off of a step putt miss. Ugh. Let's try the pixel before I run over there and get that. Oh! All right, that's 2 mulligans off of a putt. Gosh. Darn it, dude. This ain't it. It's not what you want. Wind's starting to pick up too. Two mulligans used. All right, so we're at hole 5. It's 250. It's right there. There's no OB. You're heavily punished if you're late or early left in the woods. This is that hole. You know, everyone has that hole in the course where you're just like, man, I really want this ace. This one, I've been so close on so many levels as I've progressed with my skill set. You know how you start early in disc golf and you're just like, I want everything 13 speed and above just because you think that's how it works. I've chained out with a 13 speed, a 9 speed, and a 5 speed, and now I'm at a 4 speed with my zone. Let's see if I can at least chain out on this one. Well, it's not gonna chain out, but it should be good. Yep. Probably 10. Oh, it was right here on the edge. Found it. Alright, still only 2 mulligans. So we're at hole 6. 2 mulligans in, sadly, off of putts. Hole 6, par 4, it's the last par 4 here. It's 550 feet. This one's been kind of my kryptonite in my disc golf career. So the shot is, it kind of turns to the right and then gets straight again, and the basket sits probably at like the 1:30, 2 o'clock from this tee box. If you don't hit the fairway off the tee, you are in jail, game over, hopefully taking the par. After you round this bend, the tunnel gets a little bit tighter. It's more all trees and everything, and the basket just sits dead center. I'm gonna go with the Zone SS. Hopefully I can flip it up and just let it turn the whole way around the corner. I just want to make this corner. From there I'll figure something out. I'm taking it dead center right at the turn. .290 in. Ideally I would have finished further, but I'll take it. See if I can get a proxy 290 dead straight. Nope. That's another mulligan. Let's go with the buzz. Flat, right at it. Probably like 80 short. Come on. That's another one. Tempo, keep it in the air. There we go. Yep, I'll take that one. It's 2 more mulligans. Alright. That's 4 mulligans total. 210. It's up this gap up here that goes up and to the right. You can kind of see the flag waving in the distance. I have aced this one. Obviously it was player B, so all my friends gave me crap about it, but I aced it with his Avenger SS. Today I'm going to throw a detour. And mulligan number 5. Let's go with Buzz SS. Oh, that was good, but low. There's 6. All right, let's go with the Surf. DJ's most underrated tool. Yes. Taking it. That's probably. I haven't missed a putt. That's a win. Two more mulligans added, 6 total. Sadly, we're at 6 mulligans. Hole 8, par 3, 250. The shot normally isn't too difficult. It kind of follows its path up into the left, but then the basket sits on like a little hill, so you're kind of hoping for the skip. Normally, I would probably throw a putter, a stable putter. But unfortunately, I can't see where the disc lands for this kind of video I'm doing. So I'm gonna go with something a little more stable with the Captain's Raptor. Hopefully get the height right and just let it crash. And if it makes it around the corner, I'm just gonna take it. And it's just gonna be a weird putt. like I said, made the corner. I'm just gonna take. Don't worry, guys. It's behind my lie, so I don't want to hear Rick Gate. 37 foot uphill, easy. Start using that mini. Now it's 36. What? Hole 9, par 3, 200 feet. It's dead straight. For me, it's dead straight. This one's always giving me problems because I don't really have that. I mean, it's disc golf, right? You don't really want to have to throw a dead straight shot. You prefer to have an angle. Makes it a little bit easier to control. Today, I think I'm going to go for it. I think I'm going to go for the dead straight. I have a camera out here. I've been doing better in life and disc golf, so let's see. But if not, I'll go to the outside. Go Stasis. Oh, it was almost perfect. All right, mulligan number 7. There was second Stasis. Shout out Raven Newsom. Buy one of these, support him. All right, made the gap. It's probably pin high, but it might be like 30 foot left. I don't want to use another mulligan. I'm keeping it, even though it seems like mulligans. All right. Wasn't captured on camera, but it took me like 20 minutes to find that other disc. My goodness. So, Raven Newsom put me in circle 1. But unfortunately, my mulligans have been going in sets of 2, so I'm really hoping I don't have to go here. Break the curse. Break the curse. Curse broken. And we are at 7. All right. Recap of hole the front 9. I'm at 7 mulligans with 4 holes. Unnecessary. I wouldn't have assumed I'd be mulligan-less, but 7 seems like a lot. We're on hole 10. It's a par 3, 235. Basket sits up and to the right. This gap right here kind of gets people. You can see the beaten up on this tree. I just threw a flick of forehand out there, just hope for the best. Recap on 9. I gave a shout out to Raven Newsom. You guys should follow this dude. He's awesome, great disc golfer, great personality. He's helped me a lot with my disc golf stuff. Yeah, make sure you give him a follow. Oh, I did not get a lot of ground play. That's another step putt. I'll take. I normally. All right, hole 11, par 3, 250. It's kind of dead straight. You have 2 lines. You can go right or left. I'm right-handed. I'm gonna go righty backhand to the right side. Let it fade. I'm gonna go with the tempo. Might be a little bit too much disc, but find out. I get the height right is the only thing. Height was not right. We're gonna go with the putt. I don't want to take a mulligan if I don't have to. We're gonna go. Got another stepper. "40 feet. See if we can do this one in less than 2 mulligans. All right, there's one. That's crazy. All right, that's 2 mulligans. A little breezy out here. All right, 3 mulligans. Tailwind, the height right. You're lying. All right, that's 4 mulligans on this one shot. One of the easier holes on this course. Here we go. Woo! Well, that's 5 mulligans added. Good, nice. That's not it. Mulligans, I'm at 12. I'm on hole 12, not ideal. Par 3, 180 feet. This one's tricky because it's uphill and you have to hit a right gap off the tee and let it kind of fade, so you have to pick the right kind of stability and disc. It's not far, and if you just get up there, you're good. Like, overshooting it's really not a thing that happens. I'm gonna go with the tempo. Another mulligan. Let's go with the sled this time. A little less speed, a little less stability. No, it hit the same tree on the other side. Okay. Okay. Let's do the pure frustration throw. We're gonna go mayhem, we're gonna go tomahawk. It's a putt. We'll take it. Who would have thought my tomahawk would have been the one? The breeze. With that rush putt, that's 3 mulligans added. All right, with those mulligans added, we're now at 15. Very sad fact. All right, hole 13, all downhill. The basket sits behind that tree down there. It's only 300 feet. Yeah, forehand definitely plays. I have a tendency of hitting this tree on the left, so I usually just go with a backhand right at the tree and just hope it corrects in the circle 1 or 2. See what happens, throw the tempo. So fucking pure. Oh, I yeeted it past it. All right, cool. Money. All right, didn't throw it as far past as I thought, but inside circles, inside circles. All right, we're on hole 14, par 3, 175. Basket straight downhill. It's all downhill. This is a goofy one. I just jump putt it. I don't know how the video is looking at this point. I bought a new camera to do some of these recordings and ignorantly forgot to give it a full charge, so it had the half battery life out of the package. So the camera may have switched quality or whatever. Now I'm using my phone again. I was using the Instant 360, but from hole 13 on, it'll be my phone. Hope it's not too aggressively different. Yeah, take that all day. All right, walked away with a birdie on that one. No mulligans added, thank goodness. Okay, so hole 15, dead straight. You can see down the middle. Par 3, 200-foot shot. So normally I throw something stable to the right. Just let it fade. There's like a little peninsula up there that you can just put down from, and it's pretty easy. I think I'm gonna be slightly more aggressive today. Throw a Stasis kind of at it and just see if it can just nestle by it. That right gap's looking pretty good. I'll take it. Easy too. All right. Hole 16, par 3. It's only 160 feet. The basket sits kind of dead straight, top portion of that hill. The normal throw is the true local route, where you throw something stable, hydrant in the air, and it just kind of crashes in that hill almost every single time. Don't know how it works. Doesn't matter. Today I'm probably going to try to do more of like an actual line with a sled. More or less at it. Hopefully it does like a little turn, just gradually gets to the basket. Pulled it, but it's still 20 feet. I'll take it. Easy too. All right, hole 17. Par 3, it's only 200 feet. You can kind of see the basket back there. The idea is to throw something stable to the right, just let it fade. You make it, you don't, you're usually pretty close. I've aced this hole a lot. It's very doable. I've aced it with like all kinds of discs. Do you agree with it's an ace on a casual round, regardless of if it was player A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or does it have to be your first true shot of the round for that hole? Let me know in the comments. I think an ace is an ace. I don't think you can obviously score it as an ace if it wasn't your first tee shot, but just a general scope of telling people like, oh yeah, I've aced this hole, I think it should count. My friends disagree. I have truly aced this one with the first throw, however, so there's that. I went through the Stasis to see if I can just get near it. Way too wide. I'm taking that putt. I'm tired of these mulligans. I'll take that. Way too wide though. Yeah, let me know in the comments. 34, 33 with a mini. Get some redemption steps. This is where I wish I could have seen my shot first, because there's this tree limb right in the middle. But it doesn't matter. Another two. All right, last hole, hole 18, 230 feet, par 3. You can see the basket just sitting right over there. There's a forehand route, backhand route, do whatever you want. This one was one of my true tournament aces. I was frustrated doing terrible in the round. Just grabbed a disc out of my bag, hoping for a hex, grabbed a crave. Was too lazy and frustrated to put it back, and just dunked it right in. It was crazy. But tempo today. Oh boy, I slipped. I don't want the mulligan, I'm taking it. Flipped like crazy in that corner. And really hoping I was closer. 38 feet, boom, boom. Little stepper, easy stepper. Maybe I should practice my standstills. Oh, well, happy that didn't count.